What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Hammer Survival Series. How you guys doing today? We have a little bit of a project to do, and it has something to go along with our villager trading hall. And what the plan is for today is once we get on in there, yeah, perfect landing, is that these guys' trades are way too expensive for me to find this to be as productive as I want it to be. So the goal right now is we're gonna actually make a zombie converter over in this general direction, just because I think we need another building over here. I think it will look pretty cool. You know, keep building up this town as much as we can, and also just because I really want to start actually using this trading hall where I can get certain enchantments, certain other things, and the most important thing to me is I want to get more name tags so that I can actually improve the piglin trading hall as well. So I have everything, I believe, in this shulker box right here that we're going to need to be able to build this thing. So let's get on that right now. Alrighty, the system is finally done, and I'm loving how it has come out to look. As you can tell, the the nether rack, or whatever it's called now, that is the outline for the building we are going to be putting around it. But the system is actually done. So basically, the whole system works in a simple way. Is that for right now, what I'm doing is I'm using these guys currently to move them underneath like we did before. But instead of going over there to face their doom, I am bringing them back over this way, underground, over here. They move up, and then they get placed right on that trap door. All I need to do is click this button. They come on through. They'll drop down, and when I finally do, is the next objective is to get the zombie in there. As we get the zombie in there, they run through. They will get hit and transformed by the zombie or killed, or however the correct term is. And then from there, they drop down, go over here. Once they hit this, there's a detector rail that splashes a weakness potion on them. And then I come down here, and there is the golden apples we will feed them. Once they get fed and they get transported again, there's a platform underneath. I'll kind of show you. As you can see, it kind of just moves aside. They drop down. They'll come back through here. Go underneath here. The iron golems are kind of mad at me at the moment. Hopefully he doesn't look like he wants to attack me right now, but they've been attacking me lately. But as soon as they come through there, they'll come back up here, go through the system, and drop right back down into their areas, which I don't want to go into because that would be very bad. But that is how this system works. So the first goal right now is that we need to get the zombie in there. And then once we do that, then we need to get, let me think. Then we need to get the potions, and then we need to get the golden apples, and then we are good to go. Alrighty, everyone. So now that Frederick, our new zombie guy, I like that. Hello, Frederick. He is now gonna stay there forever. But the next thing we need to do, actually, is we need to start designing this place and actually make it look like it's part of the city and the new little town we got going on. So let's get on that right now. Alrighty, everyone, the building is now complete. I'm gonna give you guys just a little bit of a look around and see how it looks. I'm really happy with what this came out to look like. I still need to fix this side just a little bit, but this is, other than that little part, this is like 99.9% done. I'll show you guys inside as well. It's pretty simple at the moment. What this is this is going to be where I hold all the golden apples. This is the system where, as you'll see, I put that in there. It drops. Turn this on, and then the potion will get dropped into that hopper. So I can turn that off now. Oops, my bad. This is the place where I'm going to store all the things I need to make the actual weakness potions. And we do have to do a new stage where the step 1 is to send the villager first. Step 2 is then open this gate to let him through. Step 3 would be to extend it out, let him drop, and go back into the system. So with further ado, let's actually get a guy in here and make sure this thing works. Alright, first things first, what we want to do is we want to get one of these guys over to the system. So all I need to do is push them down in that general direction. They'll ride on over, and we can just come over here really quickly, and he should be set up I believe now. Alright, so he went on through. He got changed into it. Next things, as we flick this switch, let it open. Let him go on down. Hit with the potion. Feed him a golden apple. And there we go. And even if I think I look at his trades, see how much cheaper they really are now. And that is the best part about this. So let's send him on back. And let's go get some trades done. And just like that, we got some new things that we can use. But the bright side is that we can now trade with this guy whenever we want. And the bright side too is got 3 name tags from that system as well. So the next goal right now is let's go back to our Piglin trading hall. And let's see if we can get 3 more piglins in there in order to make it even more efficient than it already is. Alrighty, so the bright news is that we now have 4 guys in here, and then I can actually run the system a little bit quicker now than I would be able to before. So let's put some more gold in here, and let's see how much more supplies we can actually get from all these guys, because this farm has been doing one heck of a job to get everything done. So let's see how much these guys can do for us. Alrighty, with allowing these guys to trade while I AFK'd right here, we have gotten a good amount of supplies from these guys, as you guys can tell just within all these chests, all the different things we've gotten from them. Their sorting system has not been fully fixed. I do need to fix some of that, and that will be in between episodes, of course. But one thing I do want to do before we jump into the end of this episode is that I want to change one small thing into the house. So we got to go back to the overworld, we got to go home. And then we'll fix a little bit because I want to put a different type of entrance into the home. Alrighty, so as you can see, I've done a little bit of destruction over in my own house. But the goal of this was to finally start using kind of this attic area. And honestly, I'm thinking, now that I look at it, it'll still be an easy place to use. It won't be a very tall attic, but it will be a different type of entrance because I want to open this up so that when I want, I can just fly on through and then use this for just extra storage and kind of just a random little area that I can always use. And I think it'll make this area look a little bit better because, as you can see, I haven't even finished designing a little bit of this area. So I kind of want to work a little bit just in my room because I feel like I spend more time here now. So let's take a nice little rest because it is nighttime, and then let's start working on this. Alright everyone, this is actually done now. So if I can land, we'll figure it out apparently because I still need to work on landing this thing. But it's just different area, different type of attic. I really like how it came out to be. It was very simple, nothing crazy. It just gives me a chance to actually use this area in the house. And we'll probably won't be coming up here a lot, but it's more of just like an extra storage area. But I'm very happy with what this came out to look like. But since we do have a little bit more time for this episode, I do want to work on one other project before we close this one out. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, after I did a little bit of sorting and got all my stuff figured out, we are going to over in this area, and it's going to be a project that I've wanted to do for a little while, and that is to build a lighthouse. And that is something that I've wanted to do for a little while because I've just been in kind of the building mode. And to be honest, my next building, I didn't really want to have it be all redstone mechanics and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to add to the city, make it look as good as possible. So let's get on that right now. Okay, so we did officially finish the lighthouse. I'm super excited on how it came out to look. As you can tell, we've added a bridge to it as well, but we've gone a little bit of the more detail with the mossy cobblestone, the cracked cobblestone. It gives it a little bit more depth, and we added these pillars on the outside, the dark oak ones, just to give that one a little bit more depth as well. Once you come in, you can just see as you walk up to it. I really like how this came out to look. I think it looks really good. I don't know if I'll actually be using this for anything specific other than just the great looks of it, but I did want to just add to the town, and I'm really happy with what this came out to look like. But the other thing we did as well, as you can tell, our dock is a lot more detailed than it was before. We did the thing along the lines that we did over there with that dock as well. I think it looks a lot better. We even have the little bridge over here going to the lighthouse, which I think looks really good as well. But with that being said, that is all we have time for today's episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to catch more of the Hammer Survival series. I'm going to try to still post about 2 times a week. But with all that being said right now, for this one, we're going to have to close out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time.